my god.
I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plant it, drop. Go left, go right, working up my appetite. No fork, no knife, having dinner with my eyes. So sweet, so nice, have a slice of apple pie. Wanna see my mind, baby, you just join my ride. Getting ready for the weekend, popping bubbles through the ceiling. Sure, I got dough, but don't need it, 'cause all I want is your healing. Your healing. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to pump this place up. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plant it, drop. We're spinning on a loop all night. Ride his backseat while he eats my soup for lunch. Feeling dizzy, flying with Lucy in the sky. Think he likes me, but baby, I just do this for fun. Are you ready for the weekend? Popping bubbles through the ceiling. Sure, I got dough, but don't need it, 'cause all I want is your healing. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plant it, drop. Yeah, I'm the best you ever had, but you would ever understand that I don't really need a man.
You can just use them. I don't care.
I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plant it. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to pump this place up. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plant it, drop.
You made it.
Y'all, no. Stop. Time out. Y'all thought that I wasn't going to be here. Jake, everybody said that you're not going to be here. They're like, oh, yeah, sir. Yeah, you'll be here for 7:30. I was here at like 6:45.
I have something to say.
I made it. I came here.
So, guys, first of all, he went to Carowinds. He did his Surya thing where he just disappeared in the middle of the night and popped up at Carowinds. Yeah, a lot of people did in the community. You guys can't trust him. One day he's going to be in, like, Japan, at Disneyland Japan, whatever you call it. And then the next day he's going to be at, like, Thorpe Park.
Always Carowinds for life.
So, no, there's a story here, okay?
Oh, girl, there's a lot here.
He's like, the podcast was supposed to be yesterday. Okay, we delayed it, which is understandable. I would too if I was Surya. I would want to be like, so we delayed it. So he leaves last night. He falls asleep. Okay, the last we heard from him, he was asleep in a parking lot on his way home from Carowinds. Why do I wake up and go to work and he doesn't tell me anything? Because he's obviously trying to sneak it in and
I didn't tell anybody anything.
He's at Kings Island. Kings Island. No.
It's literally, okay, so this is the story, right? I was driving home from Carowinds, and they kept asking me yesterday, oh, sorry, are you leaving now? I'm like, no, a couple more hours. Are you leaving now? I'm like, no, I want one night ride on Fury. Okay, it's 9:30. I finally get in the car. Are you leaving now? I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, oh, how long's the drive? Are you going straight home? How long's the drive? It's about 12 hours. Are you going to do it once? Yeah, I'll do it all. Yeah, don't worry. I had to premeditate it. And it's like, yeah, so okay, I'm driving, whatever. It's like 5, 6, 7 hours go by. I'm in West Virginia, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a little sleep. I'm going to pull into a rest stop. So I do. I pull into a rest stop. I rest for a few hours. Then I wake up at 7:30, and I'm like, okay, I'm only like not even 3 hours from Kings Island. And I'm like, everyone else is probably still asleep. Okay, no one's in the Discord. I haven't gotten any snaps yet or anything. Whatever. Everyone's at work doing their day. I'm like, I could just literally sneak out and just go to Kings Island. And I'm like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. And I get to Kings Island right at rope drop, right? And I'm literally like speed running the whole park. I bang out Diamondback, Mystic Timbers, Beast, Banshee, Backlot, Stun Coaster, and then I finally go to Orion. I'm like, okay, they're gonna figure out where I am eventually. So I start sending snaps. Oh, look, I was just
didn't snap me. You didn't snap me.
Because I knew he was.
I called you. I think when I said JD brought up something, JD's like, "Is Surya okay?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, JD. He went to bed. You misunderstood when he got to the car stop. Whatever. He was just going to bed. That's why you didn't hear from him later that night." And then I'm like, "Wait, it's like 1 p.m. I haven't heard from Surya. This is weird." So then I call him, and he's like, "Funny story."
I just got off Orion, and I literally was running to the car. I'm like, I'm coming home. But all y'all doubted me. Nobody thought I would be here, and I'm right here. I was here early.
We were supposed to be at Kings Island this weekend
together. We were originally.
But I had started a new job, a very good job, and my time off was declined because I just hit 3 months. So now I can travel after this weekend because at my job, we've entered our winter, our slow period. So he couldn't wait an extra weekend.
And then I ditched him on Sunday.
Wait, what happened Sunday again?
You go.
Oh, we were supposed to explain this story. Okay, no. Let me start it and you finish it. So Surya messages me, Brendan, are you coming to Wonderland? Let's go hang out. We do our walk. Okay, we've been walking a lot, and we're gonna watch rides together. Why? I pull up. Okay, I get there. 30-minute drive. I get there, and Surya's like, actually, I'm gonna go ride Yukon Striker.
I'll go ride Yukon Striker for work things. And I rode it 14 times, and Brendan's just sitting there like, what the?
Wait, I think we told this story. No?
Brendan, we haven't done a podcast because right after that, then, you know what inspired me to go to Carowinds? I missed Leviathan's first test ride.
Oh, yeah. Tell them this story.
Yeah, so I was literally, I can't even remember what I was doing, but I was like driving, or I was heading towards Wonderland. And then I get a message from Jake on Snap, and a Discord's going off, and then Brendan calls me, and he's at work, right? So he's like, Surya, get to Wonderland right now. They just sent a test cycle on Leviathan. And I'm like, I was on the highway, and it was just the thing.
What thing?
The back.
Guys, I'm being attacked.
Okay. And I'm on the highway, right? And I'm going towards Wonderland. And Brendan's like, get to Wonderland right now. They just sent a cycle on Leviathan, whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I get to Wonderland literally like 10 minutes after they've sent 4 cycles, apparently, 4 like their maintenance cycles. Is pretty typical. And I get there and they stop cycling it. And this was the first time. And like since Leviathan was built, since they've ever done test cycles, that I missed it. I missed the first test cycle. And I remember I got so upset. I almost had a breakdown. And it was a really existential crisis. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing now. Blah, blah, blah. I just finished my training. And I'm like, I just got the bug from Yukon Striker. And I'm looking at the calendar and stuff. I'm like, Carowinds is open. And then I messaged Brendan, would you be mad at me if I went away for a week?
And I was like, I was supportive. I was like, go. I would go too.
And then 2 days later, when are you coming home?
And then I'm like, okay, but when do you want to do the podcast? I think it was Thursday. It started off Thursday. Then it got pushed to Friday. And then it got pushed to today. And here we are.
And there was a lot to talk about.
But the timing was perfect. We all met up at Wonderland today.
At 6:30. I was an hour early.
To film Alpen Fury. You've missed a lot.
I have.
You've missed a lot. You picked the week to go.
I did.
The ride went from like not being
like
built to being built.
Yeah. They've done so much. If you drive past it now, like over a week, like it's a shock almost how much you can see sticking out of the mountain. That's crazy.
Yeah. We've had the luxury, not to like, this isn't to brag for bragging purposes, but we've had a really cool luxury to kind of like learn a lot about construction and the building of a roller coaster and the things that we don't know as enthusiasts that a lot of coasters go through, but because people don't have drones, not every park has drones, not every coaster project has someone stalking the goddamn park 24/7, we've been able to learn about some really cool things that we won't go too into detail right now because I don't know if the park wants it fully discussed. So we'll be super down low. But there's a lot that, if you remember my Yukon Striker's first, not Yukon Striker, Alpen Fury's first delay video a couple days ago. That is a lot more normal than we would typically understand. So those misalignments are, as you saw, it's a very easy fix at the end of the day. And luckily Wonderland is a certified, what do you call that certification that Wonderland has?
CB
W or something. CBL or CBW, something like that.
It's the millwright trade for welding, like the Welding Certification Board of Canada. So that means they are licensed welders, so they don't need a third-party company or any TSSA input or anything because they're licensed through that branch of legislation.
But so there's a lot that I've definitely learned in the last week about construction now, and now I'm a little more calm because we're seeing everything unfold. When you guys see today's day 4 update. It might actually be tomorrow morning, by the way, just because the podcast and everything. And then Surya, if he wakes up, and I are going to go somewhere special tomorrow.
Yes. What do you mean if I wake up?
We're going somewhere to film other construction for you guys.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
And then we're going to my cottage.
Well, that's going to be fun. I get to see Brendan's family.
And then we're going to come back home. And then construction is just going to wrap up in 3-4 days?
Yeah. Guys, it's 7 days until the park opens for season pass preview.
Shut up. Is it?
It is. Next Saturday, 7 days from today until season pass preview.
Wow. 7 days until I'm sitting in the Prestige Lounge again.
Okay. Okay.
But no. Okay, so Alpen Fury is I don't know what, the vertical construction team, Walters, is on crack. It's insane. They put 12 pieces in one day, and then they're building the most complex support structure I think I've ever seen on a roller coaster in the mountain. There's cutouts to fit beams, and then beams are going everywhere, and they're just out there boop doo 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 doo. Oh, a problem, an alignment issue. Send it off, fix it, install it.
And 2 weeks ago we were looking at it and be like, oh, this is going to take forever. They're not going to be done on time, whatever. We were having those honest conversations, but even when I was away and they're just coming back now and looking at it, it's night and day what 1 week can do. How much they've done in 1 week. They've probably built 50% of the ride in 4 days.
Yeah, and it looks like what Peter said to us. If I had to take a wild guess, this is a wild guess, no backing behind it. I truthfully think the track manufacturing plant effed up and sent pieces that could have been sent later instead of sending pieces that needed to be delivered ASAP. That's where I'm guessing, because as soon as we had all our pieces, the construction company was like, bam, 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 bam. And it's fully you're going to see that the 4 days, maybe 5 days max because that one day. And then obviously weather is going to impact it ever so slightly too. That might be why they're working right now on the weekend as well, because there's some...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And, the park is going to open, right, in 7 days for guests during season pass previews. So they're going to want to wrap that up, and they're going to need time to even just do general, improvements, some landscaping. The interlock needs to be done. And that's a big job. Nobody thinks about that, right? That's the funniest thing. It's literally a path we walk on. But the cool thing about Wonderland that most parks don't do or don't have is Wonderland is all interlock paving stones, where most parks is just concrete slabs or asphalt. And obviously that's a lot easier, but it looks ugly. It looks run down.
Hershey.
Cedar Point. I love Cedar Point. I'm sorry, but it's true. No, it's just concrete everywhere, and it's hard on the feet, but the pavers look nice. They're more practical, and yeah, Wonderland does a good job of... Okay,
there's so many spam comments about opening dates. First off, let's just get it right off the bat, okay, so everyone can stop spamming. Mindbuster will not be ready for Season Pass Holder Day. It will not be ready for opening day, most likely. That's a prediction, but it's nowhere close to being done, which is crazy because we're saying that, but Alpen Fury is still having track. Alpen Fury will most likely, and this is just what I've been told because I have an event, and the events planning team has given me a date that they have planned for the opening of Alpen Fury, and this obviously could be end up being not right as well. But I've been told that AlpenFury is still on schedule to open for Victoria Day. Victoria Day, not Victoria Day long weekend. Victoria Day is the scheduled opening day of AlpenFury. Obviously, with the event and it being, and again, this is not bragging or thing, it's a very pricey event. So the people obviously who sold me the event obviously have a scheduled date, right? And that's why they're able to sell AlpenFury. Yeah. So it's not like the park's like, oh, we'll sell you AlpenFury, but we don't know when it's going to open. They have a scheduled opening date, but weather could impact that. If they need to add a trim to the ride, that could impact it. If there's suddenly something that happens, it could impact that. But the scheduled opening date that we know of so far is Victoria Day. It's not going to be ready for opening day. It's not going to be ready for May 12th. It's not going to be ready. It'll be May 19th is Victoria Day?
May 18th or 19th.
19th, okay. So that's a scheduled day. Mindbuster, no idea.
They haven't even put running rail on that yet.
Okay, I want to talk about something. I don't know if you're gonna be able to talk about it, but this is from my own perspective, watching drone footage and filming drone footage this year versus other years. I just want to be honest to you guys as my viewers who trust my opinions and you know my thoughts on things. I would go into this season pass holders day expecting long lines and slow operations and maybe not every ride being open, okay?
What'd you say? Sorry, what?
Just go into the season pass holders day expecting probably not the best of opening days. And that is just from what I'm noticing on the drone. Construction, and this isn't me bashing the park, construction has gotten in the way of a lot of things that I've noticed, like the power being turned on to aft the park, roller coaster trains not being on the track for a lot of the rides still. That's just what I'm seeing. That's just my prediction. Maybe I'll be wrong. But
I know nothing and see nothing.
Yeah, exactly. This is the opinions of Brendan Cross and Amusement Insiders. So just go to Season Pass Holders Day this weekend expecting food and Yukon Striker.
we know that. and you know, there's going to be some awesome rides in Action Zone, like Backlot. That's going to be running. Very high quality attraction.
Yeah, great attraction. Yeah.
Good launch.
I'm excited for Time Warp.
Yeah.
Oh man, I that's not to scare you guys. That's just to get your expectations low. Okay, like we'll have fun. You'll see me filming construction around the park.
You'll see them in Lazy Bear.
Scream and Sing would be good replacement for Time Warp. There's no construction markings at Time Warp yet, by the way. So that is a sign that nothing's planned yet. Nothing's like starting yet. So I'm still holding out that it's a water park slide that is our water attraction for 2026.
Well, yeah, it's okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Which, by the way, I know this is not our park, but I think Carowinds is also getting something like that.
Carowinds is getting a water attraction,
like right under Fury, where it should
go. It's probably gonna be better than Fury.
I think Fury's the best.
I don't like so.
Fury is absolutely
like. I personally would rather ride Mindbuster over Fury.
Okay, first of all, that's actually a blatant lie. Guys, Fury 325 has won the Amusement Today's best steel roller coaster 10 years in a row. No other roller coaster has done that. Okay, it is 6,602 feet long, goes 155 kilometers per hour. So it's the craziest ride ever. 320-foot drop.
It's
literally the best.
Does that remind you of 2023, guys?
No, it's the best.
Rage bait.
You're a rage bait. Okay, what about Slow Fury? That's what I call Alpen Fury. I call it the Slow Fury.
I hope you're at Media Day and they film your reaction graying out at like the turn out of the station.
I'm going to sit in the lap part. Guys, I do fit, by the way. I do fit on everything. So.
We are skinny. We fit. We weren't expecting to fit. Oh! Speaking of, we're being instructed by our little producer over here. Guess what finally arrived? The event shirts.
That is awesome.
I came home today to a bunch of boxes.
This is the front, and then the other side was the back.
Yeah, this is the front. Wait. Oh. So it's got that thing. And then... Period.
Try it on.
That is one of our small shirts.
This is my shirt. This fits me.
Okay, put it on.
No, no, we don't need to do that, but it definitely fits me.
Well, it's someone's shirt. We can't put that on. Someone who ordered a small gets like a really stretched.
Don't worry, guys. There's everyone's sizes here. But they are nice shirts. It's a nice material. It's a good company.
Are they quick fry? What's that?
Oh, like the low.
Oh,
like
quick dry.
Wash inside out, air dry.
Oh, is that what they are? Yeah. They're Gildan, the same shirts Wonderland uses. Just an information, just FYI.
Wash inside out, air dry.
We were very lucky to find a Canadian brand that still had Gildan in stock because of the tariffs.
They're nice shirts. They're good quality shirts.
Yes, and they're Canadian.
And it's gonna look. It's gonna look so cool, guys, when we're walking around taking pictures and stuff to see a whole train full of them, like going. But that's gonna be awesome. That's definitely gonna be awesome. A whole train full of people wearing the shirts, not them. That sounded terrible.
The shirts took up the train.
Guys, I've been going nonstop for 5 days. My brain.
He's
is
tired.
Cooked. Yeah, my brain is cooked.
And I gotta wake him up early again tomorrow.
That's okay.
Where do you guys think we're going tomorrow?
We said.
Did we?
That I'm the one who's been up all for 24 hours. We're going to King's Dominion tomorrow.
Knowing Syria, where our goal is to go to Santa's Village, we're gonna end up.
So we're gonna go to a good amusement park. No, I'm joking.
Brendan and Wonderland are cloning us.
Anyway, okay. I wanted to bring something up for season pass preview. It's going to look so cool, guys, despite whatever is going on and all jokes aside. Walking into the park this year is going to look completely different than almost any other year. You know, maybe except Leviathan, because that's over the front gate. But the footprint that AlpenFury has is so massive, even though, like, okay, yeah, it's still a long ride, but it's not as long as the other three, but it is literally built in every public place possible in the park. Like from anywhere in the park, you can see this ride, right? You can walk under a path and it's there. You can be at Behemoth and you see it there. You can be at the kids park and you see it. You can be at Leviathan and you see a part of it. Like it literally almost cuts the park in half. So just walking in, when you guys walk in, do me a favor and just look to the left. And that whole part of International Street is now all essentially AlpenFury.
I know you love Starbucks, but you really want them to look left the minute they walk in?
Was that the wrong direction?
No, it's the right direction. It's Starbucks.
But AlpenFury's behind that.
Yeah, it is. I was trying to make a joke and it didn't land.
It's a terrible joke. Yeah, no. Like his drone landing abilities.
Today.
Yeah, I almost
I'm
landed
like landing
in the
it, and Jake and Suri are yelling at me. I'm like, why are they yelling at me? I like look over, and the drone's like hitting like a bush. It's like, help me!
But no, just look to the left, guys, and it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna absolutely blow your mind just to see how much like space the ride takes up and how sharp some of those curves. I literally fit on everything. I fit on every. You know what's so cool? This is a side thing. You know who I saw at the park at Carowinds? Timber Kits.
Oh, that was cool.
That was cool. I saw Timber Kits.
Yeah, they need to get back to our station now. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Now get them back.
Get home. Yeah, say your daily swear word.
I'm trying to cut it down because there are a lot of young people that watch this with their families, and yeah.
Anyway, season pass preview, I think, you know, despite whatever may or may not happen, is going to still be amazing. It's been a long winter, so it's just going to be nice to be back in the park. And there is a lot of things to look at. Like, honestly, like, do what Brendan does. Take a minute or half an hour and just walk around the park and look at AlpenFury.
He thinks I'm skinny. He thinks it only takes me a half an hour to walk around the park. Please, there's like a stop at the Prestige Lounge. I got to get my Lazy Bear brisket. and then I got to get my my water, but then I changed my mind and get a Coke Zero with a splash of root beer in it, and then Amanda and I want our like little iced coffee from Starbucks to go back to the Prestige Lounge
That's
and
like
sit
$50
down.
a day.
I do. The crazy thing is, me and Amanda spend so much money at Starbucks. Or at Wonderland, at Starbucks too. Okay, the popcorn. What about the popcorn? We do get popcorn every day.
That's new.
And I regret it every day because I have Irish teeth and the little kernels get stuck in every little crevice of my mouth, and I'm sitting there like a day later like, okay, but I think I can, you know what? I'm going to talk about all the new things coming to Canada's Wonderland. I was going to make a video, but I'll talk about it. No, but we'll do a proper video. So, Canada's Wonderland has spent quite the dime this season. Everything in that park has gotten paint on it, except rides. And I mean everything. You think I'm joking, but every building, every fountain, every water slide, not water slide, but the pools that the water slides are in, they're all painted, every building. Hopefully there's a ride in there. Spinnovator looks gorgeous, by the way, already. Gorgeous. The wood they've chosen on Spinnovator, beautiful. I hope they don't cover it up with something else because the wood that is currently there is
really nice.
Stunning. King's Feast looks beautiful. Okay, gorgeous. Alpen Fury, the new #1 at the park. Okay.
Leviathan.
Screw the Leviathan versus Behemoth battle. Alpen Fury is here to slap both those people, coasters. They don't belong there anymore. They're the new #2 and #3, while AlpenFury is the new #1.
Okay, even if that's true, we can all agree that Leviathan is #2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We'll give Leviathan #2.
In no world is it 3.
I'm gonna say something about that. First of all, I said this on your live stream the other day. I do genuinely enjoy the banter. No, even if it's with people that we don't get along with. It's fun banter. I like the Behemoth versus Leviathan banter. Is quite
like Wonderland fun. Lore.
It is. I think it's become lore now. So it's quite entertaining. I love it. I enjoy it. I find it funny that some people still think that I think Yukon Striker is the best rider. How many times did I ride it last year?
0. How many times did you ride Whitewater Canyon last year?
I don't know, Jake. How many times did we ride Whitewater Canyon? 26. Do you actually have that number down somewhere?
We rode it 50 times the year before.
That is actually absurd.
What was I going to say? Oh, there's more. The fencing around the mountain looks beautiful already. The Rockscapes rockwork in that little tunnel looks amazing. They're building the tunnel in Alpen Fury. They're hiding it from the drone. They literally put up an anti-drone wall, so I can't see in there. I'm quite upset about it. I found that new fly spot, and now they're like, oh, screw you. They're putting in the staircase. There's 4 queue lines for Alpen Fury as well.
Single rider, fast lane, regular line. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what Yukon has for front row, rows 2 and 3, single rider, and then accessibility.
So that was cool to see. They worked today as well. The big question is, are they going to work tomorrow? If they work tomorrow, they might finish the double inverted top hat tomorrow.
Yeah, it really looked like they only had the track like segments to go. So how many segments? Because it's all double spine. We were talking about that or trying to count it. Is it 5 or 6 total?
It's like
double
it's like
spine
4 more
pieces.
double spine pieces, including the one that it was 5 in total. I think
5, yeah.
4 more left, and then the pull out, and they're pretty much done. So you guys will see the update. I don't want to reveal too much because you guys have been really enjoying the updates. It's crazy how popular they've become. I get DMs now if I don't upload right away.
But that is really all they need that big crane for, essentially.
And
It's
then the
just
crane's
that
out of
now
there.
it can leave
And they need to get it out of there.
yeah.
Who said that? Jasmine.
You know, it very well could be.
Oh, once it's done.
Well, I mean,
Do you think they're gonna like next year? They're gonna angle that turn in the tunnel. Like, no,
No, I don't think they're.
you just broke my heart.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I hope they remove Leviathan for a year-round Winterfest.
They're gonna remove Winterfest.
Behemoth's the new #1.
Absolutely not. It's so repetitive. I can get into that too.
It is very
It
repetitive.
is very repetitive.
But so is Leviathan with his trims.
AlpenFury does the same inversion sometimes.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, I
that's
hate this.
Yeah.
No, all the Americans commenting.
The slow fury. The slower fury. The slower of the furies.
What were we talking about again? Well, I'm tired too.
Alpen Fury not being number one.
Guys, I guarantee it. This year, this Oompa Loompa looking MF
You're just jealous of my
is your tan looks like Trump.
guys. I'm actually pretty burnt. My arms are kind of sore. It was really hot. It was 30 degrees.
But he's gonna be in line for AlpenFury more than he is Leviathan. It's gonna be this is Surya's day, okay? Just mark my word. Park opens at 10. Surya's gonna go buy his little brisket because he has to have the brisket, and then he's gonna go in line for AlpenFury. He's gonna ride it a couple times. He's gonna gray out, so then he's gonna go get a cup of water. He's going to find a reason to go ride something else. He's going to make the bad decision to go ride Skyhawk, gray out even more, need more water, be like, oh, I want to film a TikTok just to slow us down a little bit, preventing us from going back to Alpen. We'll end up back at AlpenFury. He's going to end up with a bloody nose.
This is actually pretty accurate. That's what happened this week. You're right.
Every time he's in Discord at Carowinds, he would ride Fury like 5 times in a row, and then I'd be like, "Oh, you're going to Copperhead?"
Yeah, I'd be like, "No, I'm just doing a lap. I'm doing a no, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, Fury's going good. It's a little too much for me at the moment."
It's crazy. Something happened. You know, Freaky Friday. Does everyone in the chat know Freaky Friday? That something happened to Surya and I where we like Freaky Friday'd. That sounds weird.
I rode Fury 190 times in 4 days.
That's crazy.
I still got it. Not very well, but I still got it.
Can you explain your chicken nugget story today in the rain?
Yeah. So I got I was really hungry when I was at Kings Island, right? And I was leaving. I bought my merch, and then I went and I got chicken tenders, and I like packaged them all up or whatever. I was on the phone on the Discord call, and I had my bag of merch around me, and I was running out waddling out with my thing. My chicken nuggets, and then all of a sudden it just torrentially downpoured. I mean, like thunder, lightning, like the heavens just opened up, and it was like just a flood of water. And I'm there running to my car, and my chicken tenders and garlic bread are getting soaked. I spill my barbecue sauce. You need to look at my car. There's barbecue sauce everywhere.
Thank goodness it's not you.
It's not. It's a rental, but there's barbecue sauce all in it, and I was soaking wet. But I still got my chicken tenders, and I was very happy.
Period. Yeah, I still remember back in the day when Wonderland didn't have good food yet. That's what I would do. Filming Yukon Striker. I'd go to the park, film Yukon Striker, go to Chicken Palace, whatever it is in Action Zone. What's it called again? Chicken Palace?
Chicken Shack.
Chicken
Palace. Now, what kind of luxury place are you eating at?
What a difference in name!
That's like some universal type eatery. Yeah, guys. Well, okay, new for 2025, Chicken Palace in Action Zone.
I'm done. I'm done.
That's where he eats, guys. He eats. Brendan has an exclusive restaurant at Wonderland called the Chicken Palace, and nobody else can go there though. Yeah, you need like a triple platinum gold Six Flags pass.
I bring them enough business, evidently.
That looks like you go there a lot too,
I'll
evidently.
take the 30-piece bucket. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm done. You're gonna have to talk a little bit. I'm red and flustered.
I can tell. What were we talking about?
Chicken Palace.
Chicken.
Do you think
The food, yeah, the food, guys. What do you? I have nothing to say.
Drink. You drink.
I look as tanned as Surya now?
You look red, Brendan. You look
you
like a
look
lobster.
orange.
I do, guys.
Holy
I'm
crap.
telling you, I got like.
Can you tell us what makeup Trump uses?
No, like I'm burnt. Like I got cooked. That's the operations.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry, I'm crying because I was laughing too hard.
The operations at Carowinds were really good.
The operations are good at Wonderland.
Yeah.
I'm putting him into tight positions.
Yeah, they're really good. Especially Behemoth and Leviathan do a really good job at cycling.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job.
No complaints here.
Moving on.
Okay. So let's talk about a few things because we got really sidetracked. This was definitely derailed.
Yeah,
like we derailed, hit a tree.
He was at the chicken palace.
I was at the chicken.
I went to the chicken shack like a down to earth human being, and he was at the chicken palace, probably with a casino in there too.
I wish. If Wonderland had a casino, you would never
You'd
see
be
me.
broke.
I'm still convinced we need a bowling alley in the prestige zone.
A bowling alley,
In the
please.
prestige zone?
Do you know what they need? They need glow in the dark mini putt inside the mountain.
They used to have laser tag where the crypt is.
That would be sick, but that's too small. Can you imagine in that new floor in the mountain a laser tag?
No, they should save that for a ride.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ride you don't like, a dark ride.
Probably it's another boring ride.
Yeah, where you shoot like stone and
we,
dragons.
We have one of those already.
Jake, are you okay over there?
Yeah, White Wonder Mountain Guardian. Yeah, it's great attraction. I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember. We were talking about Alpen Fury being number one.
It is number one.
It will
Top Thrill 2 won't be open.
Top Thrill 2 better be open.
I hope so. But I don't know. Okay, based off of what you've been hearing, what do you think is going to happen next without going into detail?
For what?
Top Thrill 2. Do you think it's going to open?
In my honest opinion, I think it is going to open. I genuinely don't know anything. This is just what I think. I think it is going to open, but I don't think it's going to be open for too many years. If that makes sense. I think, and I think it's starting to become a trend, especially with the really fast and intense rides. And I think this with Falcon's Flight as well. I think after you go a certain speed and with a certain amount of force, the rides, they unless you have like a lot of money and you're willing to put that money in and you're willing for those extended closures like they did with Formula Rosa, I don't think they last that long. You know, when you're going 200 plus kilometers an hour up those like steep curves, like that's a lot of force you're exerting on those parts and stuff. And all those parts are already made out of like high grade steel, titanium, and it's not cheap. None of that's cheap. So I think it depends, you know, how much the park is willing to put into it. And obviously, you know, a place like Great Adventure with King Dakar, they just didn't see it worth it. So, whoa, where did that come from?
Discord.
Chicken Palace.
I don't know if it's going to focus. Yeah. Chicken Palace. That's where I go.
Guys, do you want to see Chicken Palace come to Wonderland?
They're going to switch the medieval castle from entertainment to food. Chicken Palace is right across in the Prestige Lounge.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to leave because the best ride in the park's already right there, too.
Alpen Fury? It's just right over there in the horizon.
Guys, do you guys think that Alpen Fury will be better than Leviathan?
By the way, Shane made that in here.
Yes.
Do we think what? Sorry.
Alpen Fury will be better than Leviathan?
Yes, guys. No. We're going to talk about this. He's all fake right now. You're all fake. I'm calling you out on your...
One person has said no.
I'm on my Fury high right
guys,
now. Guys,
do you see how much higher that little boof double inverted top hat is coming out of the mound?
It does look
and
pretty
that
good.
little launch,
boof.
that little tiny launch, it's gonna be like it's gonna
him on the toilet.
the set. It's gonna be insane, and then it's literally like you're not gonna have time to breathe. Like,
it's gonna be very rapid fire, like just boom, 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 boom.
You know what's gonna be
Extreme
funny?
Skyflower loop, boom, 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 boom.
They're gonna
boom.
finish the ride. The ride's gonna be finished. They're gonna do their testing and get it. And on its first, I guarantee it's gonna valley. I just have a sneaky suspicion it's gonna valley. Because they have to program that launch, and I feel like it's gonna be punching. You know how they do the launch, like
Brendan. But if it valleys after the launch, then that has nothing to do with the launch. That has everything to do with the ride.
If any problems arise, this whole time, by the way, in the next up until May 27th, I'm just if you see me at the park and I look miserable or stressed, just understand it's because of the event. Just understand it's because of the event.
That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
But Leviathan will still be there. I might have to take, a year off from riding it as much as I did, but that's okay.
Good. She'll be fine without you.
Oh, whoa. It's like my baby, guys.
And you'll have a new baby.
Except when I'm on Fury, then I talk quite a bit of mad smack about Leviathan. I was in Discord and they were going on about Leviathan testing, and I think it was you, and I didn't tell.
Upside down.
Yeah, probably is. I put these on in the car.
How can you tell?
The heel is on the top of his foot.
Guys, it's been a lot of driving. No, okay, so I didn't even tell you this, but they were all saying like, "Oh yeah, sir, Leviathan's hauling, it's hauling." And I looked at the test footage, and literally as I was watching that, I was about to get on Fury for the front row, and I saw that go, and then I look over at Fury, like going around the barrel like thing, the first big curve, and I look at this, and I'm like, "What do you mean that this is hauling?"
Well, for a Wonderland ride, it's hauling. Look at Behemoth.
There, you just said it for a Wonderland ride.
Like, I'm so bored of being. Can you imagine if we got a wing coaster?
That'd be great.
Imagine if that beautiful gem coming out of that mountain right now was a wing coaster.
Gatekeeper is a top tier ride.
No, it's not. At what, Sesame Place or whatever?
Alto Orion likes that park.
Sesame Place?
He's there today.
He was there today.
Is it good?
No.
What do they have?
Nothing. They have Rorosaurus.
What's
It's a
Rorosaurus?
little wooden gravity group ride. It's like 40 feet tall. It's a smaller version of Invader.
Well, Invader's good,
It's better than Leviathan.
according to our little producer over there.
God, what is with the Leviathan? Guys, Leviathan has been holding the fort down for 13 years. 13 operating seasons. Minus the COVID season.
I don't want to wing out Wonderland. I swear to goodness, this is all jokes, Wonderland. If you're watching right now, I love you. You're doing great, sweetie. But if you build a wing coaster, every time a track piece arrives in that park, I will rent a truck, my own truck, and I will pick up those track pieces and drive them right back.
You know what I should have done? I should have gone to Claremont today.
No one wants to go to Clearmount. We're over B&Ms. No one even cares. Have you noticed no one watches that factory anymore? Remember the era when everyone watched that factory?
You know what? No.
No.
Time out.
I'm going to fight you.
Oh,
we are going to
yeah,
fight
we are
on
gonna
this
fight.
topic.
Okay, let's debate.
Okay. Go. What do you have to say about Clearmount and its B&M track?
Everyone hates on B&M, and recently, okay, there's been a little bit of a downward spiral, and B&M is expensive, and there's a bit of a rattle for, undisclosed reasons. Maybe it's the wheel carriers, maybe it's not, I don't know. But B&M is still, in my opinion, the industry leader when it comes to manufacturers. They have pioneered some of the most reliable roller coaster technology in the world. Without B&M, we wouldn't have a lot of the things we have today. That they've made some of the best rides ever created. Fury 325. They're the top. They're at the top. They're at the pinnacle of roller coasters. And I will always stand. Are they my personal favorite manufacturer? In full disclosure, Intamin is. But I will.
He's coming back, guys. He's slowly coming back. He's in that coma and he's waking up. The lights there.
No. Intamin is my personal favorite manufacturer, but I can recognize that the engineering that goes into B&M is superior compared to every other manufacturer on the planet.
The train bounces down the launch.
Well, that's, I have theories about that.
Penguin track. Pipeline, whatever you want to call it.
Pipeline is a good ride.
Pipeline is not, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just really boring.
They are in the industry to charge you double the amount other manufacturers charge you for nothing.
But you know what? The parks, and I get it. They're really expensive because God knows how much a ride like, Leviathan, Fury, or Orion would cost now. But, if they shelled out the money, they would get like...
So you have to pay $60 million to get a good ride out of B&M now?
If it's a ride like Fury, isn't it worth it? Yes.
They don't build them like that anymore.
Did you see Fury's line?
Yeah, I did. It
Yeah,
was
wait,
fantastic.
wait,
It was
wait,
fantastic 'cause I
wait,
got to
wait.
keep riding it.
Okay, I'm just going to point out something here. It's my turn. I took the debate stage. Have we noticed that Carowinds built 3 B&Ms and their attendance went kapoof? Have we noticed that Wonderland built 3 B&Ms and their attendance is going kapoof? People are bored and they want something better.
I will bet you $50 that come mid-August, Leviathan's line will be just as long, if not longer, than AlpenFury.
Because that's just what Wonderland has to. Wait, hold on. That took me. I didn't process. I was rude and I didn't let you finish, and I paid the price for it. I heard what you said at the end there.
I bet you that Leviathan will still retain the same amount of people, if not more, than AlpenFury retains after 3 months. I bet you in 2 years from now, Leviathan will become the more popular attraction than AlpenFury will be.
I disagree. A launch is a launch, and a launch at every park is the most popular attraction. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic, but that's just me.
What?
Topfield Dragster when it's open? Like the original?
Yeah,
Everybody rode that ride. It's a launch coaster.
Well,
everybody rode it because when it was open, that was the only thing.
I'm just gonna. More people line up for Backlot Stunt Coaster than Behemoth on the average day.
That's actually true.
It is true. First thing in the morning, you go there. First thing in the morning, Backlot is gonna have more people riding it than Behemoth.
And
I actually don't know how true that is because Behemoth does hold more people in the train, so it's.
And Backlot's crew is really, really efficient. So. Really good.
Sorry, the Coke Zero made me cough a little bit.
Good looking ride operator. Really good looking ride operator.
Delusion. She's in the room with us.
No, I think Leviathan will always be the most popular attraction at Wonderland.
And you have a bias. You are pretty much dating that girl. It is a roller coaster, Saria.
She's never abandoned me. I'm going to Carowinds.
I think I have photos of you hugging her.
I have definitely.
One of you kissing her.
We're still talking about Leviathan, right?
And then there's me who literally drives to Wonderland twice a day to film AlpenFury. So
Yeah, and you know what? You know what? In next year, this time, he's not even going to care about AlpenFury.
No, I will. AlpenFury. Okay. Oh, we wanted to talk about this. I'm not done my debate, by the way. No. I can go all day.
All night. Let's do it.
I got all the statistics. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. No, I'm kidding.
I got all the facts that Leviathan's always a 2-hour wait.
Oh. And you know what? AlpenFury will always be a 3-hour. You guys better line up for AlpenFury on day one, okay?
Yeah, day one.
If I see any of you in the line for Leviathan, I'm going to come grab
AlpenFury's not going to be open on day one. I got bit by a spider, by the way, when I was in Charlotte.
Oh, you're going to be Spider-Man.
Look at that. Is that crazy? It bit me in the queue for Copperhead.
What if it's a poisonous spider? That looks weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It is weird.
But you're like built like a buffalo, so you'll be fine. No, like not that sounded terrible.
I'm trying to think of something.
Oh, we are so derailed right now. I am so sorry if anyone's sitting here watching this seriously. This is not the podcast to be watching. This is a... Guys, do you remember when I thought I was having an appendix eruption?
Oh, did you take a picture of what did I?
Don't talk about the branding or anything.
I won't.
So I had some sugar-free candy, gummy worms.
Oh, if you guys don't know, look up Hasbro sugar-free gummies and look up the side effects of the Hasbro sugar-free gummies.
So they had zero everything. It was like no nutrition to them whatsoever, but no fat, no sugar, no salt, no anything. It was empty thing, and they tasted good. So here I am snacking on probably about 2 bags worth of these things because you know I was really I've lost a lot of weight, and I found something that tasted good. So this was about 3 hours before the podcast. Things happened. I got violently ill. I didn't link 2 and 2 together at this time, by the way. At this time, I thought I was getting sick. And then, you know, the podcast, you guys are witnessing, like, the aftermath. And, like, so we go, and I go to buy more of these things, okay? Because I didn't link the 2. Because it's candy. I'm like, it wasn't that. So I eat it again. And this time we knew it was going to happen. I think we figured it out. Surya goes to eat a whole bunch too, and it takes me about the side effects set in about 30 minutes after eating them. Sorry, the reason I call them a water buffalo is because it took him like what, an hour and a half?
Like almost 2.5 hours.
We were almost thought you weren't gonna have any side effects, and you had ate a lot. And I was like,
but when it hits, the side effects hit. It's like getting hit by a train.
it's crazy.
It's not good. I mean, I guess it's good for weight loss, but it's like
I dropped 6 pounds.
No.
6 pounds from those gummy worms.
do not eat sugar.
No, and don't, because I won't even touch them anymore because I did it 3 times, and then now I had like a permanent stomach ache.
You're terrible.
Yeah, so highly don't recommend sugar-free candy. It's scary.
It's a laxative. It's basically a laxative.
Yeah. Where were we going with that story though? What was right before that?
I don't even know where any of this has been going, to be honest.
We lost 5 viewers from that story. They're like, ew.
Yeah, they don't want to know about our diet gummies. It's part of the emergency diet.
Talk about roller coasters?
Yes, we apologize.
Back on topic.
We were debating Yukon, Alpen Fury and Leviathan,
Oh, well,
and B&M. Why B&M?
you're
is
talking
the
to
best.
a whole room of people that like loves Alpen Fury over
No,
Leviathan.
I get that. But guys, Leviathan's always gonna have the 2-hour wait.
Because it's operations.
I thought we were literally just talking about how good their operations were. So what's wrong with the operations?
You guys are tired. It's day. Wait, what?
You guys are tired. It's okay.
Oh yeah, we are very
We are
tired.
very tired.
Very
But
busy.
I was here.
Every off day that we have has been work now. Like Amusement Insiders is like work now.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow's my day off from my real world life, and now I'm at another theme park filming their construction.
Is there gonna be food?
At the theme park?
No, at
The cottage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
I gotta go get a housewarming gift. Hopefully
Everything's closed tomorrow.
not chocolate Rivalry.
Little insert right there.
So I feel like we're missing a really big topic. Oh!
That's my sunburn.
Epic Universe.
Oh!
I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to Epic. Ooh, give me a second to fix my fat.
Just get black. It all blends in.
We're going to Epic Universe.
Like tickets and everything are
everything's
registered.
bought.
Fast
Hotels,
lanes, we're good.
fast
Oh.
lanes, like 5-star luxury resort. We are going all out. We're bringing princesses on this trip. And we're so excited. We're like less than 2 months away.
Less than 2 months.
I'm so excited.
I've never been at a hotel or resort like this before. It's rated one of like the best like theme park resorts. Okay, another thing is too, Universal is not a theme park or an amusement park. It's a resort.
Yes.
Classified as a
Yes,
resort.
like Wonderland.
Yeah.
I believe.
The Marriott. You can stay in the Marriott. But Epic Universe, like the things we've been hearing, and I'm sure anybody's been hearing, like on TikTok or YouTube or even just anywhere, like it's nothing but good things.
Mm-hmm.
And the How to Train Your Dragon, Isles of Berk, especially, like apparently that's the best area, and the immersion just looks absolutely crazy.
It's insane what Universal did to that theme park. Like the Astrid. I know you all have a crush on Astrid.
Caden, where are you? Caden, get out here.
But even what's the other actor's name? Lug or
Lugnut and Toughnut?
yes. Like these actors that they have hired at that theme park are better than the live action movie coming out.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that made me I'm just so excited. Everything about it looks amazing. I'm hearing such good things about Stardust Racers.
Caden's upset.
Caden's upset.
Caden, we are just pointing out the truth.
But I'm so excited. You all, I know. Wait, I can't see the comments because I'm blind. But everyone in here has a crush on Astrid. At Epic Universe.
Hiccup swing gliders.
Yeah, it looks good.
What about the what's the monster one? The Frankenstein.
Oh, I'm
castle?
excited for that one.
Donkey Kong?
I'm excited for Donkey Kong. Looks a little lame, but I'm excited for it still.
And the Wizarding or the Ministry of Magic.
Oh, the Ministry of Magic.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I've watched all the POVs. I'm super excited.
Brendan's gonna buy the $100 wand and flish it around.
You guys are gonna see like literally hauls at the end of the night because the resort we're staying at has a really bad feature that is gonna run me dry. It is anything you buy at the theme park will just get automatically shipped back to your hotel room for when you're back.
That's
that day.
crazy.
So it's gonna be scary. So it's like bye, and then they're like, oh, do you want us to deliver this to your hotel room? Yeah, and then you come home, you're like, oh, I that night I spent $600 at Epic Universe.
And to see his reaction on Velocicoaster, of course.
I'm so excited for Velocicoaster.
Second best.
Hagrid's?
Oh, we're being yelled at.
Hagrid. The block zones
Calm
on
it
Hagrid.
down. Calm it down. Tell it did good today.
You're not gonna talk about Hagrid?
Yeah, you're not going to talk about Hagrid's?
Can you guys hear him yelling at us? Hagrid's is like, second best ride at the park. It's angry.
You know we're going to have to drive past Carowinds to get there?
We are not going to Carowinds. First of all, I'm not you. So my ability to drive is like, girl, we are going to have to like,
Coffees and have good sleep.
Yeah,
and plan it
I'm
out.
up to almost 800 stars on my Starbucks app
Yeah,
to
you're
use in the
stocking up.
States.
That's smart.
It is smart.
That's smart. With a
But
convertible.
I go way too often. I spend about $25 every 2 days at Starbucks.
I can tell.
It's really bad. I get my spinach feta wrap and my iced coffee black.
Big dono here.
What? Just got here. I've been wanting to know, are there going to be stairs on the inside or outside of Alpen Fury? It's on the inside/outside, if that makes sense. Ooh, the Coke Zero. You'll see it in my update. So it's it comes up almost like a mansion up to the station platform. It's actually really cool.
Side that faces Thunder Run in the park.
Yes.
Load.
The load side is the side closest to the mountain. The exit side is closest to the fly.
It's going to be really nice.
The station looks beautiful. Timberkiss just needs to get their butt back here.
Timber Kits is being smart. Your Carowinds is open all next. They're probably going to go ride Fury.
No one likes
If they don't
Carowinds.
ride Carowinds is actually the best Cedar Fair park. Second best. Kings Island's the best. But Carowinds is the second best Six Flags.
No, it's Cedar Fair. Screw him.
Yeah. Carowinds is the second best Cedar Fair park, period.
Is that all the news? I think that's all the news. If it's all the news, we can start question period. So
Yeah.
Surya can get to bed so he's up tomorrow morning.
What time am I getting up? What time am I meeting you? Can I come here and then we just go up in your car, or am I driving?
Oh, I can pick you up. It's on the way.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, so you don't have to leave your car.
10 out of 10.
Period.
Why don't you come here?
That's a lot of work.
Oh, it's coming.
Well, I don't want to stand up because then...
Oh, it's angry and
I look
it's
skinny.
coming over here. If you fart, I swear to.
Guys, can we please make sure Brendan knows what the best Fury is?
Why is it down? Wait,
think it's
it's
just
a,
valid.
it's
I fell on the floor.
It valid.
Hi, everybody.
Are you okay?
This was my epic entry.
Oh,
was-
we all have smelly feet
We
right now.
do.
It
We
smells
really
really
do.
bad over here.
After preview day, there's gonna be a podcast.
We need a podcast the week of preview day. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like once we get to see.
It
everything
might
in
be
the park.
before. No, because I'm gonna be editing like crazy. I'm not gonna have time for a podcast. The podcast is
We
gonna be
can
the
do
day
it, like,
before.
Monday.
Girl, that's when the content's like. The podcast is gonna be like the day before.
Hi, everybody.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
I'm here for your questions.
Oh, okay.
I'm a good answerer of questions. How will Alpen Fury affect ridership at Backlot Sun Coast?
First of all, Backlot's a very popular attraction. No, in all seriousness, I don't think it will affect it that much because Backlot is more geared towards families because of the lower height requirement. So,
Guys, did you see on the app a whole bunch of the requirements are changing? I didn't know until I looked on the app.
if you don't have the Wonderland app, you should download it and look on the app to see
Guys,
the height
vortex,
requirements.
It went to 42 inches. That's crazy. I only know this because of the app.
The app is very useful.
I actually think the app did know before everyone else, though. Truthfully, I think that's what.
That's,
Yeah, like literally, I think he's not even lying.
that's how we all learned.
Guys, a block zone is a section of ride that only one train can occupy. At the end of a block zone is a method to stop a train in case the block zone ahead is still occupied. It's a safety system that prevents roller coaster trains from colliding with one another.
That was very good. What's this? What Miss Alyssa is saying? Someone told me they weren't going to ride Backlot anymore after Alpen opens. Well, Backlot will be open for opening day. That's all I need to say there.
Will Behemoth be open?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, so sorry, I don't know if I over exaggerated my statement of like rides not being ready. The rides. Okay. Anyways, carrying on.
I don't know why I put my hood on.
Yeah, I'll talk about this in my construction update. So it's just me, and then, again, this is just my opinion. It's just my opinion.
Is there a video today? If Brendan feels like making one, or if he goes into bed? It's.
I'm gonna edit it, but actually, I could probably have it ready for 12 a.m.
Will AlpenFury have night lighting? Didn't you see something in the tour?
It's like LED lights. It's actually really ugly. It's literally a lamppost with LED lights in the parking lot,
It's
same style,
Wonderland,
facing
no.
up at the ride.
No, there will not be any cool lighting like Fury has.
Yeah, it's a little. It's actually. I'm not kind of surprised they went with a lamppost.
Fury has amazing lighting.
When do you think AlpenFury will actually be open?
May 2-4 Victoria Day. I trust the park again. Like, I'm not the only one. Like,
why does Surya ignore me on his TikTok live streams?
who is this?
Who is this? I don't ignore anybody. Sometimes I just space out.
Okay, but also some people ask and spam dumb questions and expect a response.
Oh my goodness, it's going too fast. Behemoth has amazing lighting. Does Behemoth Surya?
I think Behemoth has the best lighting in the park out
It
of
has
any roller coaster.
floodlights.
Guys, already.
The lift hill. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's Yukon Strikers lighting?
It's got the
package?
mine lights.
Oh yeah,
not
the mine lights. Yeah, with the mine car noises.
The eagle screech at
No,
the top.
okay, I think that's just the chain.
Sorry.
Good.
It works.
Is Prestige Pass worth it?
Yes.
I don't know. I've never had a season pass.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Have you had a season pass?
No, I don't, because I am an employee of Wonderland.
You had one 2 years ago.
I did have one 2 years ago. You're right, and I think it was worth it.
You had one 2 years ago too, or three.
With how much I went.
2022.
2022.
I missed my all-season pass.
AlpenFury or Stardust Racers? Well, from what I'm hearing, Stardust Racers is better than Velocicoaster, but those people also say Copperhead Strike is the best launch coaster.
Copperhead Strike is boring.
Everything at Carowinds is
So-
goated.
I don't know.
You literally said it was boring
What
yesterday.
about we need a mock extreme spinner?
We do need a mock extreme spinner.
A dueling Stardust Racers mock extreme spinner.
That would actually be really sick. And expensive.
Can you answer my question, please? What's his question? What will be open for season? Everything will be open except for Alpen Fury and maybe like a few other attractions. My Buster won't.
Everything good will be
Yeah.
open. No.
So obviously Timberwolf
Shitty,
Falls
that
won't
was
be
a
open. Whitewater Canyon won't be open.
Whitewater
Alpen
Falls,
Fury won't be
Chicken
open.
Palace.
Chicken Palace isn't quite ready
Yeah,
yet.
they're building that. Brendan got the exclusive tour.
And My Buster
Jenny
and
Craig gave it.
Guys, the
Miss Spinnovator should be ready.
Planet Coaster contests are done.
Yeah, we don't have time. I'm sorry.
No more Planet Coaster contests. No.
What? Oh.
I'm just reading the no. Oh my goodness.
What's everyone most excited for a season pass preview? First of all, are you guys going to season pass preview? Who's going?
I'm just excited to be back in the park again, enjoying the vibes. You're giving me a look.
No. You're doing great.
Guys, look at the t-shirt.
We already did that.
I know, we gotta look again.
Okay.
He pulls the whole set down.
Guys, look at this amazing logo. Oh.
Show them the coasters after dark one at the front.
Oh, and then on the front,
This is cool. This is really cool. Like with the world,
it's a little bit. Yeah. Oh.
it looks really nice.
Period.
Yeah. So everybody who bought one, it's gonna look great. Just make sure you wash it inside out, cold water, and don't put it in the dryer. Just hang dry.
I will camp out with my tent if I have to.
I would do that with every coaster merch, though.
Just wiggled my toes at JC's.
Good.
Period.
Period.
Oh, well, let's see. I am, but if the weather is good and the first ride, I might. Oh. The first ride you're going to go on is Snoopy's Racing Railway.
Best ride in the park.
It's going to be the second best launch coaster in the park.
If Brendan could open his own theme park, would you?
Yes, easily.
What would you add? 5 coasters.
5 coasters?
Yeah, there wouldn't be a giga coaster.
Chicken Palace.
Oh, that'd be the centerpiece.
A Intamin, what do you call them? Strata coaster.
Okay, that's
Like
a
a
good.
hydraulic
Yeah.
launch?
An El Toro kind of like
Intamin
prefab, Intamin prefab. Intamin multi-launch
So it would
coaster.
be an
Holy
Intamin car.
crap.
It would be an Intamin.
A Mach Extreme Spinner. And then a GCI.
So
For
we're
the families.
For the
The
families?
GCI is for the family.
No.
No, it's like Mystic Timbers, but the families ride it.
No. This is like this is a
where's
high
the
thrill.
where's the giga?
Like, we don't need one.
What's a giga when you have 3 Intamins and a Mach
Our
Extreme
Intamin
spinner?
prefab will be a giga.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Do you ever think Wonderland will get a Strata?
I hope so, and I'm not even saying that because I want one. It would literally fix their all their issues of boredom.
I really.
Their
hope so.
the teenager audience that goes to Wonderland is bored. Like no matter what you think, they're bored. Your lineup sucks.
Leviathan is absolutely fantastic when
Your
it's not
lineup
compared to
is
real
like-
giga coasters.
It needs work, and AlpenFury is the step in the right direction.
Orion's a giga.
I do think they're making the right decisions, though. They're showing evidence to finally
And like
moving away from the wing coaster.
and retiring Time Warp was a good
Yeah.
call.
Now what they're about to do to Flight Deck is quite sad.
World's smallest violin.
Should have bulldozed it.
World's smallest violin. Dairy Queen on International Street?
That's gone. They got rid of
Yeah,
that
now
partnership.
it's like-
It's their own. They're slowly going to
the
get rid
same
of
thing,
brands.
though.
Yeah, Pizza. I don't know. That's got such a high.
And Coke is
Well, Coke's
That pizza though has been around forever. Like
Yeah.
on International Street, that's a Wonderland icon at this point.
What attraction are you most excited for at Epic?
Yoshi.
Relate. Stardust Racers by far. Well, no, not by far.
Christopher
But
wants a wing coaster.
Christopher Smart.
Caden says Hiccup's wing glider.
Hiccup.
Hiccup Swing Glider looks great, but it's boring. But with all the theming and the setting it's in, it looks great.
I swear to God, if we come off Hiccup's wing gliders and y'all are like, yeah, it's better than Maverick.
Everything's better.
Alpen Fury is gonna be better than
AlpenFury is gonna be better than Maverick.
Might be better than Maverick.
That's okay. This is my line. If the coaster is better than Maverick, it's a world class coaster.
That's my daughter.
So like Maverick is like world class. Anything above Maverick is world class.
It will not be beating Fury 325.
Is Fury 325 above Maverick?
Absolutely.
So then they're both world class.
Do you know what I hate about Fury 325? You want to know what I really hate about it? No, keep it away from him for a second. When you have to put in your name your height, that's when you know you have a problem. It's like me being like, "Hi, I'm Brendan Cross from Amusement Insiders." To everybody, "Hi, I'm Brendan Cross from Amusement Insiders." "Hi, I'm Brendan Cross. I'm 6'2".
It's a part of the name. Give me the I-305. No, I-3 Intimidator.
Like, why do you have to put the height? Like, why can't it just be? It's not good enough to just be called Fury.
Fury 325. This is the problem. Is we hate it.
Leviathan 306.
Well, that just sounds too bad. But it works. It works. It works.
Alpen Fury 164.
Behemoth 230.
Well, those are all terrible heights. Those are all boring heights. Fury's the best.
So if it was Leviathan 325, it would sound good?
If it was 325 feet, then yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Velocicoaster 158, whatever it is. 110.
No, it's taller than that.
It's 110.
No, it's 147
Oh, I'm an idiot.
or 152.
Oh, aren't we all idiots
Yeah,
now?
we are. They're trying to justify Fury not being the best ride in.
Maverick, 90 degrees, or whatever it is, 95.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, 97 degrees.
And if you add an accent to it, it sounds even better.
I like Fahrenheit's line.
Y'all is just a cool name and it's cool merch.
Guys, we need good questions. Like what would Brendan open if he opened an amusement park? That was a really good question. We need questions like that.
Marine land updates.
Marine land updates?
Condos.
So far, still looking like SeaWorld, but...
Guys, don't spam the chat. Caden's gonna ban you.
Oh my god, no need to ban good questions.
No,
Just...
but if we're saying it 8,000 times, we read every question. Guys, don't worry. If it's not good, we're gonna ignore it.
Yes, Fury does have a song.
He's
Fury, they wrote a song for Fury.
They did not.
They did.
What is it?
In the documentary.
Fury, I'm 325, just in case you forgot, I'm 325.
The problem is, you see, when a park like Carowinds has all the best model of roller coasters.
Now all
really
they
hard
need
to
is the
argue.
attendance to go with it.
You really think Copperhead Strike is the best model of its roller coaster?
Copperhead's better than Yukon. By far.
Hmm.
No competition.
You barely make it through the inversions. And the enthusiast community has defended that style of ride, being like, hang time. But I don't know, I just
Okay.
find it boring.
Sorry, if you were to open
Oh.
your own park, what would you add?
Ooh, this I'm
So
interested
one
in.
food place.
Wait, give him the mic. Okay.
One food place and 5 coasters.
One food place. Okay.
One food place from any other park that already exists. No Chicken Palace.
Farmhouse from Cedar Point.
Okay.
A B&M Giga coaster. Like a Fury, a good one.
Okay.
Not saying Leviathan's a bad one, but a B&M Giga. A Gravity Group wooden roller coaster similar to the Voyage. Some kind of a hydraulic accelerator coaster.
Those don't exist.
Okay, no, okay. I would add something like Velocicoaster and Pantheon. I would add like a Pantheon, maybe a little bit bigger than that, with the reverse launch up the spike, but it has more of a layout. It's not just like Top Thrill 2. It wouldn't be as big as Top Thrill 2, but it would be fast. It would maybe be
like a hypercoaster.
like a hypercoaster style, yeah.
You still got 2 more slots here. You're gonna say 2 more Giga coasters.
Yeah, this is hard. Yeah, can we do that? Is that an option?
Nope.
I would add, okay, controversial opinion for me, but I would add an RMC.
Thank God.
No, it'd be a good, it would be,
Same.
so I'd add an RMC, and then I would add a B&M invert. Similar to Banshee.
That's not bad. That I can understand that. That's a little too many.
Why do you have the
B&Ms.
Leviathan, Mike?
Are you upset about it?
I am. Jake, take this.
Do we ever think Clockworks is gonna go?
No.
That's like a classic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Winterfest ride too.
And it's cheap.
Yeah. What does Behemoth do? Just go up and down. That's what says Mary.
And trim. Let's not forget the trim.
If you could create the worst park ever, 5 existing defunct coasters.
Okay. Can I take worst park ever? B&M Giga, Mock multi-launch coaster, B&M invert,
B&M Hypercoaster.
B&M hypercoaster, and then Snoopy's Racing Railway.
This sounds like Wonderland.
Oh, and then I remove my Rapids ride and just build another water attraction there, because why not?
Yukon's second inversion is the best element on the ride. Guys, the vertical loop, it's more intense than I-305.
I love the vertical loop. And that pull-out of the vertical loop where you, like, pick up speed.
And then it feels like you have airtime, but it's not. It's just because you're losing all the G-forces.
The best element on Yukon Striker is the brake run, because that means you can get off and go to Leviathan.
You know what?
Actually, no, I had a lot of fun on Yukon Striker on Sunday.
Guys, I will post that footage.
I'm screaming from from outside the park.
I will post that
actually?
footage.
Yes!
I was screaming as loud as I possibly. I was like purposely like Sunday. I was screaming at Jake.
So it would be your worst
I
part.
was outside the park.
My worst park? What's your favorite park? Whatever. Wonderland. No, okay, you know what? Let's talk about this. Yeah, my worst park, I'd put an SLC, I'd put a boomerang, I'd have an arrow, and this is not me being shady. I'd have an arrow looper. I'd have a really rough wooden coaster, and I'd have a Zamperla Volaire. That'd be my worst park. Jake, what would be your worst park? That's what I described, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's hard to beat that.
How bad do you have to go to the washroom right now?
Me? I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm good. I'm chilling. Vibing. Vibes are good. Everybody happy? 153 are happy.
When will Alpen Fury be
Guys,
ready?
we don't know if flight deck is going to get removed.
It's not getting removed. You guys, did I not make a video? Flight deck is unfortunately going to go under a renovation, most likely, with new trains and new track pieces, and it's here to stay.
You know, when I rode Diamondback, I put my hand in the water and I got the people in front of me a little bit wet and they gave me very dirty
Guys,
looks.
the Spin Invader update was at the beginning of the podcast.
don't know.
Any thoughts on removing Guardian and combining it or changing it? What would you do to Guardian?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I would remove all the screens and the guns, and I would change it to a story-based ride with animatronics.
What would the story be?
Story would be how Leviathan is no longer the best ride at Wonderland.
So the story would actually be how Alpen Fury is 10 months behind.
Brendan, you.
At least you can see Leviathan from 20 kilometers away. Shots fired.
What Lagoon did with theirs?
What?
You know, Lagoon built the Primordial,
Yeah.
the shooting dark ride, but it's like actual theming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wonderland would never do that.
Is flying canoes open during the event?
During the event.
Why are we worried about
What?
flying canoes?
Yeah, you know what? We scrapped the ERT on Leviathan Alpen Fury. The new ERT is flying canoes, wild eagles, and tree top trekking.
If you guys knew the mastermind that I was and how I got the event we have, screw the other rides. Should I tell them?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, how Wonderland sells their packages and events is they sell them in groups. So if you want Alpen Fury, it's Clockworks and Thunder Runner, The Fly, and Kraken Wagon and Crashin' Wagon.
Let's crack it.
And then if you want Leviathan, it's like The Rage and all that. So Wonderland, you know, emailing back and forth, well, this is what we can give you. It's going to be this price, blah, blah, blah. The evening LRT, it's going to be like this. And you should have seen the original price. It was insanity. Like, ticket prices almost were like $200, $250. Because the prices went up this year, by the way. For anyone who hasn't tried booking an event with Wonderland yet, you might want to get on that. So then I started, like, thinking about it. I'm like, well, like, you know, I really want Leviathan with this. So I started, like, presenting. I'm like, well, okay. I started talking to the person. I'm like, well, why am I buying 8 rides that no one's going to ride when I can have Alpen Fury and Leviathan? Can I sacrifice that? It benefits you guys if we don't keep the workers of Rage, Nightmares, Drop Tower, Wild Beast, Dragonfire, and Spinnovator, whatever it is, and I only have Leviathan and Alpen Fury. Can we do it that way? And the park was kind of like, no, you can't really do it that way. And then I remember I got an email a day later, and the person was like, oh, okay, we spoke to operations, and they kind of liked that idea. It works for them great. So yeah, let's do it that way. And then the event started to take shape that way. And I'm underplaying it, guys. The amount of work, ask them, that I was going through in that 2 weeks organizing this event was the most stressful time I've ever experienced in my life. Not throwing shade at the park. It's just I have no experience doing this stuff. And it's a huge, like, can you imagine if you guys didn't register for the event and I was stuck with that bill?
Oh my God.
Luckily, you guys registered for the event, and the event's fully paid for, by the way. It's covered. Everything's golden. the event's happening, and yeah. Unlike there's like controversy in the States over a community not paying for their event at Kings Island or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you imagine?
Guys, join the Discord server. I put the link in the chat.
Will Leviathan get moved in the future?
Leviathan is not
Oh,
gonna,
remove.
Leviathan is not going to be removed.
Well,
for a
there is
very,
like
very
I've heard
long
this like
time.
rumbling. Okay, take this with a grain of salt. I've heard this rumbling that they're going to remove Leviathan and send it to Dorney Park, and they'll take Behemoth and they'll just like reshape it to have like a similar moment. Like, what's that shitty ride you rode at Carowinds? One of the 8 shitty rides there. Intimidator.
Swore twice.
You
it's
know,
gonna have that, like-
I heard a rumor that actually, because of Alpen Fury's trains and they're worried about people walking through, they're going to replace it with Costco-sized shopping carts. I also heard a rumor that they decided to blow up the mountain because it's obstructing Leviathan's view from the kids' park.
If they blow up the mountain, I would blow
From
up.
the kids' park? What do you mean the mountain's not in the way from the kids'
I
park?
don't know what I'm saying. Whitewater Canyon. They want you to see Leviathan wherever you are. So anything that impedes the view of Leviathan is getting removed and sent to Marineland.
Marineland's
That
gonna be a better
includes you,
park.
Brendan. We're gonna send you to Marine.
You're gonna get sent to Dorney Park.
Dorney Park is a good park.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
better ride lineup than Wonderland,
That's my foot.
minus Leviathan. They have a good dive coaster at Dorney Park, right, Jake?
The dive coaster at Dorney is very well themed. I would say more than Yukon.
Yeah, Yukon's
The-
Frontier Can
The,
kind
the,
of.
the soundtrack they have for the ride is very nice. The ride itself could be better, but
But it is a B&M, so we
but
love
it's
it.
uncomfortable.
it's a good
right?
ride. It's
It's
a very
uncomfortable.
Great
comfortable,
ride.
very
Oh
comfortable.
yeah, the bump.
So
No,
that
it's not. The bump
theming.
isn't uncomfortable. I'd rather ride it than flight deck. I'm not saying.
Well, that's not saying a lot.
Okay, I would rather
Hey,
ride.
did you ever think there'd be a day where B&M was compared to Flight Deck?
So here's the thing that this just goes back to B&M is just so amazing that every now and then, you know, when B&M messes up, there's a bump. When everyone else messes up,
on Leviathan's first turn too.
oh yeah. Where Jacob, are you in here? Where's the bump? I've ridden Leviathan a few times. I don't think there's a bump there.
No, Iron Menace, and then it's good because it's cheaper because it doesn't turn at the top, so it doesn't need a drop train. It's all the one same chain, so they save some money there when they built the coaster. But the soundtrack is nice. The maze, the haunt maze that's connected to it is phenomenal.
Let's not talk
Dorney
about
Park
This
is
is
Wonderland.
really my child. I've programmed it a little too much.
My advice to everyone is try and go to Carowinds as soon as you can to ride a real roller coaster.
And then you went to a Velocicoaster and said it was better than
nothing
Fury.
good about Carowinds outside of Fury 325.
Forget the rest, ride the best. Wait, oh no, wait, whoa.
the name.
Yeah, you just said the full name.
Because that's what it's
325,
called.
that's
It's
right.
a constant reminder of its height. It's like literally a pick-me coaster.
Yeah.
Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Because they
Just
want
so
everybody
you
to know it's the best.
Just so you know, my name's Fury 325. Yes, 325 is my height, in case you forgot it.
The drop is
because I am
320
very
feet.
forgetful.
10 golden ticket awards for best steel
Doesn't it
coaster.
And that is because old
No, it's never won 10
chubby
years
people like
consecutively.
myself vote for that ride to be the best because they can't ride anything forceful.
Furious. What do you mean? I gray out on that. I need to go get
You
Tylenol
gray out
after-
on Sledgehammer. I don't want to.
I do. Sledgehammer's intense. It's a great ride. Surya 325. Yeah, that's where my name comes from. There you go. That's where my
We
TikTok
need a
comes
burrito place at Wonderland.
yes, we do. Thank you. Good job, Jake. Good job.
So
we
no,
do.
it wasn't me. It was this person who commented it. Ice plays.
Yeah, we do need. Thank you, Jennifer. Fury is forceful. That treble clef on a hot day, you don't know what direction you're going.
Icewinder. No, that's not what it's called. Wonderland loop. No.
Skyfire.
Skyfire loop.
There we go. We do need a burrito place. At Wonderland.
It would be really good. I wish we had a place that you
Mary,
could.
I had Chipotle just before we got here. Let me show you the bag. I got the bag. 1 second. It's all ripped up because I had chips and queso. It was fantastic.
Why did it? That looks like a dinosaur tried to get into that bag.
Do. You know, the funny thing is, in all seriousness, in 2015, Wonderland used to do burritos at Backlot Cafe. That's now Grand World Eatery. They used to do burritos. They used to do
weren't that
burrito
good.
bowls.
Do you know what I missed? The chicken Slovaki meal.
Oh yeah,
At
that was
Backlot.
good. Yeah,
That was a good one. I liked it. The potatoes were amazing. They were cooked in like a lemon.
Yeah,
kind of like.
and it had the rice, and it was actually a
Yes.
fairly healthy meal for amusement
A
park food.
Chipotle sponsor for Alpen Fury?
Oh yeah, that's some of the Six Flags stuff coming in.
I swear to God, if I read
We
it,
should,
Leviathan
we should
presented
have a
by
Chipotle
Kit Kat.
train. One of our rides, say like the Fly, for example, has a Chipotle train. Every single time the Fly goes around, you get a bowl
That's
of
not my
Chipotle.
child anymore.
Do you
It's
guys
not my
remember
child.
the Kia train on El Toro? Sponsored by Kia Motors.
That would be so cool.
That's why it always broke. Sorry if you drive a Kia. Picked a bad car.
Okay. I think it's time to wrap up so I can get this construction update edited.
I can go home and pass out and wake up
Yeah,
at 9 a.m.
8:30.
8:30 a.m.
Yeah,
So
because
I
you
gotta
gotta
shower.
look presentable, you know.
I will. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Can I
no.
wear my Fury sweater?
Yeah.
Not this one, but like my nice one.
Yeah.
I have to wake
Okay.
up early tomorrow.
Why? Oh, never mind. I love how it's just your eyes.
Okay, no, we got one more good question and 5 more bad questions. Will they work tomorrow? We don't know. There's one bad question. Next, 5 more bad questions, 1 more good question. Please give us all the footage. Cool. Question number 2. Can Wonderland remove the seatbelts? I don't know. I don't work for the park. I don't know. Oh my goodness, it's going too fast.
Why is Hagrid's Hagrid's is the worst ride because you break down on the drop track and have to walk like 20 miles.
My hair is not $500.
20 miles might do so good.
We should put Chicken Palace in the voiceover. Somehow, while you're doing the voiceover for the thing, work in the words Chicken Palace.
Okay, I'll try.
That would have been a great.
I get
April
dragged by random people sometimes in those videos, though. Some idiot will be commenting like "Chicken Palace."
That would have been a great April Fool's video.
Chicken Palace.
Yeah, they're retheming.
Coaster Bay, I have no control over anything.
What?
Can we make Grand World Eatery into a Chipotle? Oh,
Yep,
Go
it's
email
gonna
the bar.
happening tomorrow.
They screwed up Grand World Eatery so bad.
Wonderland's great quality food.
I was so disappointed when it was so generic, and it looks like a police station from the outside. It's so ugly.
okay. One more question.
That was a very cute face. I know. I hope no one screenshot that.
Peach Brendan.
What?
Peach Brendan.
Preach.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought it said peach.
Peach Brendan.
My feet stink.
Our feet. I can. The minute Jake
All
came
right,
out,
all right.
Feet stink,
That's
guys.
a good joke.
We're crashing out.
crash out.
Valid crash.
Valid
Okay,
crash out.
bye, everyone. See you in the
Bye.
update.
Fury's the best.